How do you do, G-Pot crew? It's your Naughty Buddy Putty here, and today we are reviewing Blue Beetle. And I'm going to be honest with you, Blue Beetle was never one of those characters I really fell deeply down the hole of comic books. He was more of like he's a side character. I didn't really pay attention to him. But today we're going to be talking about how I feel as somebody that's not a diehard Blue Beetle fan and how I felt about the little things. Now, before I get into this, first and foremost, this is going to be a spoiler-free review. I'm not going to do Easter eggs. I had plans to do Easter eggs. Then it dawned on me I may have to go down this path of doing some research, and it's like 10 o'clock at night. So we're just going to do a spoiler-free review, have a little fun with this, get excited because I really actually enjoyed this movie. This was a fun ride. Now, were there plot holes? Yeah. Believe me, when it comes to things like Nana and everything, there's some stuff that I really love and then some that just may not make too much sense. But this is just for fun, guys. That's the major thing we need to keep in mind here. This whole movie is for fun. And this may be the last of the old DCEU. Now, I heard that James Gunn is going to let this be part of his new world of DC, but I don't know how that's going to work, especially with the way things are. And that's not a spoiler, I'm just saying in general. Now, as far as the movie, this is an enjoyable ride that will get you teary-eyed, get you laughing, get you excited and pumped for the good guy. Like, it's been a while since I've had that. And it's funny, I implanted myself to enjoy things like Shazam and things of that nature, saying, oh, these are fun rides. But here's the thing. You truly get excited when you get emotional about characters that you haven't had that much time with, but they found a way to really pull your heartstrings to the point of where you're like, I want the good guy to win kind of scenario. And that's definitely what was felt in this movie, is a very good guy must-win scenario, and family, of course, which Shazam pointed the same direction. I feel like this did a lot better job of it. Now, overall plot, yeah, we're going to have a lot of holes. It's not the best movie. It's not your Dark Knight. It is not your Endgame, of course. Well, nothing, it would not be anything close to Endgame. But my point to the whole thing is I enjoyed what this was. And what makes it sad is that I don't think this movie is going to be successful. It's not that I don't want it to, but if you saw my short, which, by the way, I will post in the end of this video, I'll post it up here above my head somewhere. I'll post the link to that short. Actually, I'll probably put it right over here on this side of the screen when we do it at the end. But anyway, my point to the whole thing is that movie theater was empty, and there was a girl behind me with her mom talking about the comic book, which was cool to know that, someone else there was into the comic book. She definitely was more into it, but then it was even funny, she's more into the comic books, but there's a lot of things I even knew that she didn't know, and I'm like, okay, I don't think you're that big of a fan. I don't think you realize the lineage this character has connected, even though its origins are much, because understand, they do go into things that we may be wishing for, and so when it comes to lore-based, they're pretty good about it, but it's a very different atmosphere. It's kind of like, think of it, if you haven't watched Secret Invasion, spoiler alert, there's no superheroes in it. And I mean, it feels like they're compensating for not having certain things around. So it's one of those like, oh, I get it, but this doesn't make sense. It's one of those movies that you're going to go in having fun. For those that are comic book geeks, you may have a little bit of lore, especially if you like the Blue Beetle storylines and all that kind of stuff. But in general, it's a fun ride that probably does have plot holes. So thinking on the sense of, did I have fun? I had a blast. Was it emotional? Yes. Does it have plot holes? Yes. Will it be a good movie for people to see? Yes. Will people enjoy it? Yes. Will people see it? That's the thing I'm concerned about. It's very light in tone, but then gets really dark in moments, darker than I actually thought it would go. It's surprisingly, those moments are very, again, a little bit heart pulling. But it's such a weird thing that we're in a mode where there's superhero fatigue. And people said that was happening before, but this is definitely that time. And I'm starting to see it in the theaters. There's a lot of people like, why should I go and see this when I could wait till this next big movie, or just wait till it goes into streaming services? And that's what's starting to happen. And when you show that, that's what's going to end up happening. you need to take time to make a good movie. And in order for a movie to be good, you have to write good reviews. I feel like if you're going to give a superhero movie a try so far, this is a decent deal. Like, if you had to pick between this and the second Shazam, 100% I'm going to pick this. Are you going to pick this over the second Suicide Squad movie? No. I still feel that's much better. It's just a matter of knowing how to play your parts. And is this better than Shazam 2? 100%. Is it better than... does it fall underneath the good category of the second Suicide Squad? I think so. It's one of those things where it's like, it fits right in the middle of okay to greatness, where it's a good movie. And it's hard for me to really pinpoint what number I would put on something like this. Now, of course, I know I said over here that I would do a breakdown, and I do want to talk about stuff, but the problem is for the first time, outside of like the chords and locations and just some little tiny Easter eggs, I realized there's really nothing I can bring to this table that would be anything special. Now, yeah, there is a mid-credits, there is an end credits. I feel the end credits are going to be lost on you unless you grew up in Mexico. And I don't want to spoil what it is, but when you watch the end credit scene, if you don't understand what they're referring to, I'm going to give you one hint. That's not a spoiler, except for those that really know what I'm talking about, and then they'll go, oh, I know why he said that. Fortnite. I know, that's a weird. What the heck? What? I didn't see nothing Fortnite. How does the end credits have to do with Fortnite? Listen, Fortnite has a lot of skins. That's all I'm going to say. A lot of skins. A lot. And it's so weird that we don't have a Blue Beetle skin, but what happened at the end credits, we do have a skin of. I know I'm going to boggle people's mind because they're going to be looking for DC references here, and I guarantee you're looking in the wrong place, guys. My point is, and shout out to G-Rod for teaching me about this character. I didn't grow up with it, and when it was introduced in Fortnite, I was amazed, and so I started watching some of them, even though they're hard to find. But anyway, that being said, that'd be I guess my only Easter egg spoiler, even though I didn't really say anything. But all this movie does have a lot of fun stuff, but it's just, I feel like there is a saturation. Like, I've been doing this whole gym thing. For those that don't watch just watch my reviews and don't watch my channel, understandable. It's okay. I want people to have what they expressly love. But I've changed my life to where I want to be the superhero. I don't want to be the guy in the chair, even though I'm in the chair right now. Right? But my point is I'm getting out there and I'm changing my life. And it's funny, these movies, I'm glad I see these movies. They're very encouraging for me because they encourage me to also get out there and pursue the heroicness that I've always wanted to do. Again, I'm thoroughly happy with this movie exists. It'll be in my collection. I even got this little guy at the movie theater last time I went, when I went and saw Ninja Turtles, which, you know, JD, a.k.a. Johnny Donuts, and Campo from Campo Reviews. I love that I got this. But this is just another way I feel like movies like this are showing love, especially in the theater I go to. And after seeing this movie, this makes more sense even more. I'm so glad I own this. This is a cherished item. But my point to the whole thing is this. And yes, a little Blue Beetle bucket, but, you know, beside the point, guys. My point to the whole thing is this. You don't want to stay on there, do you? I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I'm really excited to see if this goes anywhere, and I hope it succeeds. But I have fears it's not. So what would I give it? I'm going to say a 7 out of 10. It's a really fun ride. No, 7.5. I'm going to say 7.5 out of 10. It was a really fun ride. I want to give it some props. It is not high marks. 100% is not. There are other movies you probably would like better. But if you want a good superhero movie this year, outside of Guardians of the Galaxy, this is the other one I would pick out there right now. Right now, between any of the superhero comic book movies, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and Blue Beetle. That's how I feel. I mean, again, well, Ninja Turtles too, but, you know, I'm picking non-animated. I'm picking live-action superhero movies. So, yeah, 7.5. I feel like that's a rough, nice score. I hope you guys enjoy watching this movie. I enjoyed it thoroughly. The next movie I'm reviewing, I don't know which one it is. I know it's not the Marvels. I do have Ahsoka, but I don't know how I'm going to do Ahsoka because it comes out every day. I'm probably going to have to do mini reviews, shorts, and then do one big review. So I'll talk about Ahsoka in my shorts because I'll post it maybe after I watch it when I get home from the gym, and then post a quick short for you guys. Or I haven't figured out how I'm going to do Ahsoka. That's going to be the hardest thing because I can't get up at 3 o'clock in the morning anymore, guys. I'm not going to get no sleep if I do that and do the gym. And I'm not sacrificing the gym, even though I really love Ahsoka. Boy, we're in a world of craziness that's happening, and I can't wait to see what continues. But Blue Beetle, 7.5, go see it. I feel like it's worth your time. I think it's an enjoyable, fun thing that the family's going to love. Action-packed. It's going to pull your heartstrings. It's going to get you laughing. It's going to get you like, kick his butt. It's just that feeling of camaraderie. If you guys like this review and you do want me to do a breakdown, what I could do is I could do a special breakdown with Johnny Donuts and RLG's has Campo. If you guys want me to do that, then drop a like on this, share, comment, say, we want the breakdown, because I didn't give it to you over here. Sorry. Maybe I should scratch that out. Beep, 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 beep. Sorry. But I thought I was going to, and, well, there's a lot of research I'd have to do. But, guys, thank you all for watching. Again, make sure you go ahead and, what's over here? Is it over here? Guys, I'm going to go ahead and put the link for my reaction to the theater there. I'm also going to go ahead and put right in front of my face, probably here, the other videos from DC that I reviewed. And as always, I'm Putty with the G-Pod crew. You know what we do. We do videos and reviews like this for you. Peace out. I'll talk to y'all later.